Discuss the major themes of the Enlightenment. Marks 10-12. Answer. The Enlightenment was an intellectual movement in Europe in the late 17th and 18th centuries, emphasizing reason and individualism rather than tradition. Coinciding with this movement was the scientific revolution, spearheaded by Newton. Also known as the Age of Reason, the Enlightenment period was marked by greater empiricism, scientific rigor, and reductionism, coupled with more questioning of religious orthodoxy. The salient themes of the Enlightenment are discussed below. 1. Reason. Reason was the dominant factor prevalent in the thought process of the age. The Enlightenment scholars believed that by increasing the emphasis on reason and rationality, one could understand the external world of nature and the internal world of human beings better. 2. Skepticism. Skepticism was a major theme of this movement. People became skeptic of religious dogma, the institutionalized church, government authority, and even of the nature of reality. People began seeking proof in every aspect instead of believing in any blind faith, including divine right of kings. 3. Individualism. Individualism was another core feature of the age. The Enlightenment thinkers believed that man was naturally endowed with certain liberties and rights. Freedom and democracy were thought to be fundamental rights and not gifts from large-hearted monarchs or popes. Egalitarianism was the catchphrase of the century. 4. Scientific rationalism. Scientific rationalism was a main feature of the age. Following close on the heels of the Renaissance, the Enlightenment thinkers believed that the progress in science and industry had created a new age of fairness and equal opportunities. 5. Mix of Christianity and scientific rationalism. To a degree, the Enlightenment spurred atheism, but more commonly, it resulted in a mix between Christianity and scientific rationalism. This is best illustrated by the Deist movement that gripped Europe and the United States during the late 18th century. The Deists denied supernatural occurrences and insisted that God was known through reason and nature. 6. Religious tolerance. The Enlightenment fostered the idea of religious tolerance and looked down upon feudal thought process and political absolutism. The Enlightenment was considered to be integral to the rise of liberalism and the ascendancy to power of the bourgeois class as a result of the French Revolution. 7. Fraternity. A greater acceptance of different societies and cultures, castes and creeds, religions and races was another salient theme. 8. Scientific vision of the universe. The thinking behind the Enlightenment was, to some extent, inspired and promoted by a new scientific vision of the universe constructed by Sir Isaac Newton. His conception of a mechanical universe which was governed by scientifically proven laws displaced the conception of the universe which is driven by divine providence. 9. Utilitarianism. Bentham's utilitarianism immensely influenced the age. People believed that laws should be created for the common good and not for special interests. The greatest good for the greatest number was greatly supported in this era. 10. Optimism. Also, optimism and self-confidence became vital forces behind the Enlightenment. 11. Materialism. Another stream of Enlightenment thought was materialism, which was most fully represented by Thomas Hobbes. He expounded a materialistic view of even the mind, regarding sensation, as caused by the impact and interaction of small particles. 12. Belief in social contract. In political terms, the Enlightenment philosophers drew up the theory of social contract. They propagated that without any binding laws or contract, men would be in a perpetual state of war. There would be merely continual fear of death and danger. The life of men would be solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. Thus, with the themes discussed above, the Enlightenment was a grand intellectual movement throughout Europe. There has probably never been such an abrupt revolution in habits, ideas and beliefs in 2000 years since we have known the history of the world. Finished. Please subscribe to the channel for more updates of ready-made notes on English literature. Also, please share this channel to help any student pursue a degree in English literature. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please do not forget to like and comment.